now speak to Abdusattor Esoev, who's the Chief of Mission in Bangladesh for the International Organization for Migration. He's joining us from the country's capital, Dhaka. Welcome to Al Jazeera. So how big a threat is this cyclone to, obviously it's a threat to Bangladesh, but particularly on the Rohingya population that are living in Cox's Bazar? How concerned are you?
Thank you very much. Yes, unfortunately, the Rohingya refugee camp in Bangladesh is the largest refugee camp in the world. And Bangladesh is a country that is prone to natural disasters. We really get those cyclones every year and sometimes twice a year. But since 2017, these refugee populations in Cox's Bazar narrowly escaped any devastating impact of the cyclone. However, unfortunately, this particular cyclone, Cyclone Mocha, which as in is a focus, shows that it's going towards the Cox's Bazar district, and particularly two sub-districts, Ukiya and Teknaf, where the majority of the Rohingyas and camps of Rohingyas are located, is going to be hit. We are very concerned because of the situation in Cox's Bazar, particularly because the shelters of the refugees are not strong enough to sustain the strong wind that we expect.
Right.
So therefore, we have been working day and night in order to look what can be done.
So what is it that can be done? What is the IOM doing to protect the area and to protect the refugees?
IOM, together with other humanitarian agencies, are working around the clock. What we are doing, actually, the disaster management has three phases. Before the disaster, during disaster, and after disaster. Now, we are on the first phase, preparing ourselves for the response of this disaster. So what is happening is now actually in the camp, together with the government of Bangladesh. I'd like to mention that particularly the government has been coming forward to support us humanitarians to get ready, and we are actually empowering Rohingya refugees on the ground. Around 100 Rohingya refugees in each of the 33 camps. We are talking about more than 3,000 Rohingya volunteers have been trained, equipped, and with the knowledge, with whatever is needed in order to respond to those such kind of natural disasters. And you may know that they have been doing it in the past. But
of course, we know that Bangladesh's government, allow me, sir, for a moment, we know that Bangladesh's government doesn't allow the refugees to actually leave the camps. Is it your assessment as the International Organization for Migration that they would be safer in another location? And what sort of discussions have been taking place over that?
For the time being, what the government is trying to do, and we have been working with them around the clock, they are actually identifying, they are taking the lead, identifying some safer facilities within the camp in order to relocate those refugees in a safe space. So the shelters are not strong enough, not sustainable, but there are some facilities within the side inside the camp, like the facilities of the government, of the camp in charge, those officials that are working in Cox's Bazar to relocate them. That is where our focus is. So our priority is to save the life of these people, to make sure that there is no life is lost,
right,
and then to see what can we do and the devastating impact of the cyclone.
We'll have to leave it there. We thank you for joining us from Dhaka.
Thank you very much.